Hello my fellow nations and welcome to daily debrief number 5. Allow me to get my, I don't know how I look. Okay, so after, I call it anxiety school. After anxiety school, I went to physical therapy. After physical therapy, I went to the gym. And I got home, I changed into sweatpants and t-shirt, and my hair is a mess, but it matches my life. So, first positive thing that happened is on Friday, a new patient came in and she took note that I color, as noted in my last debrief video, and with this and this and this one and this one. So she took note that I was coloring using some of my markers and pens, and she brought me a pencil case filled with colored pencils. So today, during our first group, which was a combined group because there are 2 groups, but the numbers were off balance because there were only 3 people from one group and 8 or 9 people from my group, so we combined. However, as people came in late, they joined us, and there were just a lot of people in that room. So, during the first group, I drew this, very nice, and I got pulled from the first group to re-meet with my therapist. Oh no, backtrack. Before that, I met with the psychiatrist, who we kind of just went over meds, and he told me keep taking them, and that's what I've been doing every night. So, didn't do much there. That was during when we go into the yoga room in the beginning and do meditation things. So I did that, and then we went to first group, which is where I colored this, our check-in group, and I got pulled from that to talk to my therapist, and I told him that I didn't really think much progress was being made, and that it's difficult for me to make progress in a group setting because of my social anxiety. Like, it's hard enough for me to be in the room, let alone to raise my hand and talk. So I'm not sure how that is going to progress because I am halfway done. The program is about 10 days long, and this was day 5. So I did this during my first session, and then we went to the classroom, and in the classroom today, allow me to get one of these papers. I was supposed to get a blue folder when I started, but I didn't get a blue folder, so I've kind of just been keeping papers and folding them, and I should get a folder, at least for myself. I have no idea where this paper went because it's not any of these ones. Is it in my book? Look at that, it is. We learned about this thing called wise mind. And wise mind is having a balance between reasonable or logic mind and emotion mind. So during the classroom time, we made a mindfulness wise mind chart. And for the emotion mind, it's things like sadness, morals, feelings, relationships, gut instincts, anxiety, passionate, expressive things, progress. All emotions exist for a reason. Emotions have functions. And 2 reactionary. And on the reasonable mind side are facts, dates, and numbers. So computers, consequences, facts, scientific things, numbers, patterns, analytics, cold, tunnel vision, problem solver, indecisiveness. And we kind of gave some examples. So if your kid is going off to college and they want to go real far away, your emotion mind is to be nervous for them and to not want them to go, but your logic mind is saying, okay, but there are safety things on campus, so they'll be all right, and you settle somewhere in the middle with, oh, maybe they won't go all the way out to California, maybe they'll go part way so that it's in driving distance and you won't have to pay for plane tickets all the time. Stuff like that. So that is what we did today. And then we went to lunch, and then it was time for the third group. Oh, during our classroom time, I did this one after I finished the triangles one. And during our last group, second group, I did this one. And we went around in a circle and we said, what would it look like for you to be better? And so when it came to my turn in our square circle thing, I said if I could walk down the corridor in my dorm room without being anxious when I pass my friend's room. I shouldn't be anxious to pass their room because they're supposed to be my friends. I shouldn't be afraid to run into them. And so I don't know how. I can't work on that while I'm here. At least I don't think I can, because I'm not in that situation, so I'm not, well, I am anxious about it, obviously. I'm thinking about it. But that's one of my goals, is to not be as anxious. I know that seems so obvious. That's why I'm in, they call it anxiety school for a reason. But I shouldn't have to be that anxious all of the time. Yeah. And then we went to the yoga room again at the end of the day and did another meditation where we did progressive muscle relaxing something, where you would tense all the muscles in your feet and then you would relax. You would tense all the muscles in your feet, relax, tense your calves, relax. Tense your thighs and quads, relax, tense your back, tense your stomach, and you would just go through your entire body. And I started out doing it, but by the end my mind was just gone. So that is all I have from Daily Debrief number 5. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. I will be debriefing the next 5 days, as well as posting more videos about mental health, chronic pain throughout the year, in addition, hopefully, to my monthly happenings videos, which is a vlog compilation at the end of each month. As always, thanks for watching.